Planned human resource management is the process of identifying and documenting project roles, responsibilities, and required skills, reporting relationships, and creating a staffing management plan. The inputs for this process are the following: project management plan, activity resource requirements, enterprise environmental factors, and organizational process assets. Note that the activity resource requirements from the time management knowledge area are an input here and will provide you with the staffing requirements for the project. The tools and techniques for the planned human resource management process are listed here: organization charts and position descriptions, networking, organizational theory, expert judgment, and meetings. I'd like us to look a little bit deeper into these first two. During the planned human resource management process, we can use organizational charts and position descriptions to document team members' roles and responsibilities and reporting relationships. The format of these charts can fall into three categories: hierarchical, matrix, or text-oriented. Hierarchical type charts include WBS, work breakdown structures, OBS, organizational breakdown structures, and RBS, resource breakdown structures. As far as the matrix-based chart goes, we often use RAM charts to develop HR plans, which stands for Responsibility Assignment Matrix Chart. These show project roles and responsibilities. When working on projects, it is rare that everyone on the team has a clear understanding of who is responsible for what. One widely used type of this RAM chart is called a RACI chart, which you can see here. RACI charts are a simple way to clarify roles and responsibilities, and it really helps ensure that nothing falls through the cracks. RACI charts also eliminate duplicative efforts and confusion by assigning clear ownership for each task. The RACI is a powerful tool utilized to define roles and responsibilities. In general, you match up roles and responsibilities with processes. Let's first look at what a RACI stands for. RACI stands for Responsible, Accountable, Consult, and Inform. Let's start with the first one, R, for responsible. The buck stops here. Whoever is responsible needs to make sure that the process works as planned. The R owns the process, problem, or project. A, for accountable. This is the person who has delegated the task of completing the activity. They support the person who owns the process, problem, or project. In other words, they support the R. C, for consult. This person usually has in-depth knowledge of the process in question, and all major decisions need to be signed off by this individual. I, for inform. This is the person that needs to be informed of the activity taken, but not necessarily consulted. Okay, let's consider a quick example of a project where you own a small production facility in Colorado and are now resurfacing the entire parking lot due to heavy rains and snow. Another tool and technique is networking, which means interacting on a formal or informal basis with other people in an organization, industry, or professional environment. It's a great way to understand the political and interpersonal factors that will impact the effectiveness of various staffing management options. It's best to think of this as knowledge networking, where we reach out beyond the project itself to gather information about people and expertise, share and take ideas on best practices for hiring and recruiting, as well as gather ideas on how to enhance our professional development efforts on this project and beyond. Our output for the plan process is the Human Resource Management Plan, which is part of the overall project management plan and provides guidance on how project human resources should be defined, staffed, managed, and eventually released. This includes the Staffing Management Plan, which describes when and how human resource requirements will be met.